EOM Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello there, it's another very beautiful day to you and many thanks for joining us. You're watching the EOM Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Today on the program, we shall be speaking with notable industry operators about their businesses in relation to the operating environment and the Nigerian economy. Also on the lineup is Let's Talk Real Estate in Nigeria with engineer Oluwole Sholola, who is the managing director of DPKAY Homes and Property Limited. And on the face-to-face is an industry mogul, Wapali Collins Oyago, Group Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Pali Group of Companies. This is a package you can't afford to miss. Stay with us as we bring you the details.
Everybody loves Lagos. The people, the spirit, and of course, the opportunities.
I have loads of friends here.
The city has so much to offer. Gives everyone the opportunity to make a living.
At the end of the day, we all need a piece of the city we can own, a place we can come home to.
DPKAY not only gives you an opportunity to own a piece of the city, but also make money while you're at it. When you refer your friends, neighbors, or colleagues to DPKAY Homes and Property Limited and they buy any of choice property, you get a commission. Simple as that. Tell someone about DPKAY. He or she buys. You make money. But that's not all. You stand a chance to win cars, phones, all expense paid trip to Dubai, no matter who you are or what you do.
Partner with DPKAY Homes and Property Limited.
DPKAY Homes and Property Limited. Guarantee your future.
Freight forwarders in Nigeria have called on government to intervene and address the severe traffic congestion in the Apapa area. Honorable Chinyere John Okoye is the chairman, Tinkan 2 chapter, Naga.
Air freight and the seaport freight forwarder almost don't have much problem like us. Because one is that our challenges here, freight, in fact, you clear your cargo or whatever, on the way you move freely. But here, seaport, custom release, custom catch. You understand what I mean? What I mean by custom release, custom catch is that FOE is on the road, CG task force, they are there. Even though if you go at people, they are part by vehicle one after the other. So this is almost the way the things we freight forwarders, seaport are suffering.
Engineer Emmanuel Umadi is the chairman, Kirikiri Lighter Terminal Command.
On our road now, you can see all the whole container littered everywhere. One time, like last 2 months, you were aware that President gave 72 hours for all truck owners to leave the road, which by me is not obtainable. If they want to achieve it, as the sitting governor, he should put a letter to shipping council, direct them, giving them order. He has the powers to do it. Asking all shipping companies should provide holding bay out of the port. You see the load will clear. You won't see that traffic for one bit. They have a new tax force now which they created. Some empty containers going to Kirikiri, they stop them. Which when you stop them, you are enriching the shipping company. If they have enforcement that go out for their containers, I will tell you, you see all this traffic will collapse.
FOCUSGROUP Limited, one of the fastest growing information and communications technology firms in Nigeria, recently unveiled its ISO certificate. The occasion was also used to declare open the company's 24 hours customer service experience center. EOM Business Network news correspondent Evans Mowari was at the event. Oladipo Raji is the president and chief executive officer of FOCUSGROUP Limited.
When we started, we were clear that we are going to be a global company. If we are going to be a global company, there are minimum requirements that you must meet. One of them is quality, especially in your management system and processes. So we knew that if we are going to be a global company, we have to meet those standards. And because we are clear with the goal from the beginning, we don't have to wait to be 10 years, 20 years before we start meeting those minimum requirements. So that is where this inspiration comes from. If we don't do this, we will not achieve our vision. And we are very clear that we will achieve that vision. See, I mentioned it earlier on, we want to be the global ICT company of choice. So if we want to achieve that, then we have to do all these basic things. So that's why the idea started from.
And that is the EOM Business Network News. Welcome to PROVA Logistics Limited, one of the fastest growing logistics firms in Nigeria. It was established in 2009 with the vision to provide professional, quality, efficient, and cost-effective world-class services to our valued clients. Our offerings include courier services, procurement, logistics, customs license freight forwarding, and international door-to-door services. Call us now on telephone number 080-9569-5475 or 080-3054-9380. Better still, come over to 4 Alimosho Road, Bako Bus Stop, off Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway, Iyana Ikpaja, Lagos. PROVA Logistics Limited will deliver on time, every time.
The journey actually started 2014 when I had a vision about mechanizing our agricultural sector, and making it to compete favorably with what obtained globally. So I began to travel all around, within and outside the country, and then making research, making inquiry, asking experts in the field of agricultural sector how best we can revamp our agricultural sector. So that informed the decision to go ahead and register our company, DALISATECH Global Services Limited. 2015 we actually started skeletally, and by God's grace I was able to assemble a team of young passion like myself who have similar vision like me, and we've been together and ransacking all nooks and crannies of the world to come up with the best formidable idea that can bring about a desirable change in our agricultural sector holistically. The vision of this company is to give an holistic package to the agricultural sector, adding value. We are more particular about value chain. Do you understand me? We are very much particular about value chain to the sector. Take for instance cassava. When you uproot a cassava from the farm and then you take it home and peel it and cook it and eat it, you have not added any value. But when you uproot it, peel it, dry it into chips, from chips it can be used for so many things. You understand me? Then you have added value to that product. So our focus here is to ensure we are able to add value to our agricultural products. That is our major target. And to also create job opportunity for our teeming youth. Our core value here is to transform agricultural sector, to give Nigerians the best methodology of farming, and then to increase our yield, to increase our productivity, to generate job opportunity for people. See, let me tell you what God has placed in this company. We can, by the grace of God, with the team of my engineers, we have the capacity to generate more than 2 million jobs in a year with all our products, with what we are producing. We have invented a lot of machines. Like for instance, like I mentioned cassava before, we have a machine that can produce gari from the peeling of the cassava to frying. It's about 7 chain of machine. The one that does the peeling, the one that does the washing, the one that does the crushing, the one that does the sieving, the fermentation, and then the pulverizer, then the fryer. Like the fryer that we just invent can fry about 50 kg of gari in less than 10 minutes. Our fryer. And they are less problematic, they are less expensive, and they are not energy sapping at all. In fact, with just 2 persons, you can produce garri, and take for example, you have like 45 tons of cassava. With our machine, the 45 tons of cassava can give you approximately 6 tons of garri after finishing. Then, mind you, in agriculture, nothing is a waste. The peel of the cassava is a feed to animals. You understand? And when you are dewatering, you have a channel that collect the water and extract starch. You understand? So you will discover that nothing is absolutely a waste. Nothing. Everything is useful.
Engineer Oluwole Sholola is the Managing Director of DPKAY Homes and Property Limited.
At DPKAY Homes, we have ongoing projects and future projects. I will talk a little bit about our ongoing projects. We'll start from Bejuleki. We have ongoing project at, we call it Lakeshore Gardens beside Amen Estate. Right now we're doing our perimeter fencing, we did our gatehouses, and now we're moving to the sand filling of the place. We already awarded the contract of dredging of the place to a company, and as we speak, they're sand filling the place right now. And if we move further down to Shangotedo, we have our estate there called DPKAY Estate. Right now, we are working on the sand filling of the place. We have awarded another dredging company, dredging over there. And right now, we're trucking the frontage of the estate, and we're doing the perimeter fencing too. We have our office there too, that we have our salespeople there. If anybody go over there, is working perfectly. And the design of the place is already done. If we move further down to Ikota, we have ongoing project there too. It's called Bella Vista Phase 1 and 2. Phase 1 is sold out. The construction there is almost done. So we're moving to Phase 2, which we just finished the sand filling of the place, because right beside that estate we have a canal right there. So we're doing the canal, the construction, the water channel, just to make sure the canal doesn't affect our investment there. So that one is ongoing. And our future project that we're going to unveil very soon, there's estate coming up and Lekki Phase 1. We're working on the design right now. And there's another one coming up very close to Nikon Estate. You know, we're going to unveil it very soon. So, and we have few estates like CV1 and 2. All those ones is coming up very soon. DPKAY Homes is a special company because integrity is paramount for us. Integrity and honesty, especially when it comes to documentation of our properties. There's nothing like it. We don't play with that. You know, like my chairman always tells me, he's like, listen, if you don't have documentation, we're not going to even unveil that property for sale. Our number one thing is documentation, so people can trust us. You can go to Alawasa and confirm it, you know. So it's very important for us. And I think it is unique because not all real estate company, does that. They just go just to make the money. But it's very important for us to prove to citizens of Lagos State that if you heard that name DPKAY Homes, you can do business with them and go to bed and sleep. It's simple as that. We don't play when it comes to documentation. And another unique thing about us, we have this flexible payment plan for people. is very, very important. We don't make it hard for people, you know, for them to be able to own a part of Lagos. You know, that's our slogan, you know. So those are the few things that, you know, I think make us special. What we try to do is to make it affordable for people to be able to purchase a property. Like for instance, if you have a property that is going for, let's say 10 million naira, you know, we try to make sure, you know, you can make a down payment of maybe 20% of that. Even some special cases, 10% of that, just to make it easier for people to be able to get in the system, you know. Because I understand how difficult it is, you know, to come out with maybe 5 million or 10 million, but it's not an easy thing. So we tried, you know, much as possible just to make life easier for people, you know. Dealing with DPKAY homes, I believe, even if you come to my office and say, you know what, I don't even have that 10%, believe me, we try to accommodate people and try to make sure we make your dream come true.
Mama, you're coming to Lagos. Banga. Baby, Mama just called me now. She's coming to see you. She asked me to tell you to make banga soup for her. And she's close to the house. Oh.
How do you expect me to prepare banga in just few minutes?
I have a solution for you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You may sabi cook the banga. You're not going to enter my family.
Pali banga is used in making other exotic dishes such as banga jollof rice, banga eforiro, banga asaro or yam porridge, banga egusi, and many more. Pali banga is easy to open, no preservatives, no cholesterol, and no coloring. Approved by NAFDAC. Manufactured by Pali AGRO Products Limited. Available in all leading stores and supermarkets nationwide.
Pali banga, natural palm fruit extracts for tasty African cuisine.
PROPERTY Group is a Nigerian group of companies that offer discerning customers a diverse portfolio of products and services that enhance their total well-being. PROPERTY Group includes PROPERTY Agro Products Limited, PROPERTY Foods, Crest Pharmaceuticals Limited, and Swift Dry Cleaners. The vision of the company is to lead the charge to provide consumers across the globe with healthy, natural options and life-enhancing services that contribute to humanity's total well-being. Its mission is to provide good quality products certified in accordance with the strictest international standards while being committed to the sustainable development of the environment and respect for nature. PROPERTY Group has adopted a series of values and undertakings which are shown in its day-to-day operations and are defined through customer focus, teamwork, commitment to achieving results, sustainability, interest in people, corporate social responsibility, quality and food safety, uprightness, professionalism, integrity, and excellence. Mwapali Collins Unyagu is the Group Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of PROPERTY Group of Companies.
I own my plantations. I fertilize it with our own in-house fertilizer. And we own varieties of products. I might not say we are the biggest in poultry farming, or I have the highest large expanse of palm plantation. But in Nigeria as of today, we can't see any farm that is tailoring everything together. It's not there. You have the poultry, you have the palm, you process it. At the same time, you have the soya plant, you have your maize, then you have your poultry, you understand. So that stands me out. So as I said earlier, we are the role model in agribusiness. We set the pace. I was born into agribusiness. My father owned a farm, a poultry farm before he passed away. The agribusiness, various governments in Nigeria, they have been trying. I won't criticize any government or the other, or rather will I give credit to one government and leave one behind. From Obasanjo's government, Jonathan's government, Gerard Duarte, the present administration, I give all credit in agribusiness and various policies to drive agribusiness. Currently, the focus on this government in agric is very good. We, the stakeholders in the business, we applaud the government and we will also do more. You see, when we do more, the government will be encouraged to do more or even do better. The advice I should give to the government on agribusiness is to get more youths involved in agriculture. Because if a man is already at 60s or 50s, you have lived 50% of your lifespan. So what about those that are within 18, 20s? They are not getting involved. They don't like the business. They feel it's dirty. So if you have spent about 60% of your lifespan about when you're already 50s or 60s, so we should encourage the young ones to get into agribusiness. It's huge. 10 companies, 20 companies in Nigeria can't feed Nigeria. It is still a shame that we can't feed Nigeria. I want everybody to come on board to make sure we're able to even cater for 60% of our food need in Nigeria. So it's not the government alone that will do it. We that is in the business have to sensitize, have to also let people come into the business. Government has tried by giving an enabling atmosphere for business, though they still need to do more. Every business in Nigeria faces multiple transactions. Previously, we branded our vehicle to do delivery, but to move from the farm before it gets to the shop or to the distributor where it's going to deliver the products, more than 4 different agencies will arrest the vehicle. Most of the time, they even damage products. There was a time VI even arrested one of our trucks. They damaged eggs. And what is that? You don't have jack, you don't have triangle. And you see there's a perishable goods in this van. You understand? So multiple transactions and multiple agencies is affecting the agribusiness seriously. We have not faced such problem. Rather, I try to reject some foreign partnerships that are not clear. I have gotten some people from various countries that I would not like to mention. They have interest. Initially, we discuss, but at the long run, I pull out because conditions is not okay. On purchase of product, currently as we speak, our New York distributor is in Nigeria now, that buys our product to New York. She's around, she's in Nigeria now, and we don't have that challenge. Our product is all over Europe, and we have also in America. The nation's infrastructure, particular to agric, which I would say, firstly, is a policy from the Ministry of Agric and the Central Bank of Nigeria. Fantastic, very good. But you see, when you make policies in Abuja, that's how we have to trickle it down to the stakeholders. So I think that is a gap that we have there. Most of us are not paying attention to see or to know the direction where the government policies towards our businesses is going. Regarding to most of other things in agribusiness, you talk about the funding, the facility they give, single digit, which is the 9% rate. I think government will do better. Because when we are assessing the facility, from beginning to the end, it's no longer 9%. So we advertise single digit on the TV. When you are applying for the facility, I'm talking as a stakeholder now, not as the person advertising now. When you have taken the facility from your request letter to when you have the offer letter, it's no longer single digit. So if they can bring everything down to single digit, all inclusive to become single digit, then I know that yes, we are serious. Because when you say it's 9%, we do insurance of 2%. We have 2% flat, which is for the commercial bank. That's already 4%. 4 plus 9, that's 13%. Now you have to go to where the farm is domiciled to do development levy, land use charge, all these charges. So there are ways in which various agencies will come and you understand the benefit of that single digit will be cornered out of you again. So if most of these things should be waived away, like what land use charge, when we have gone past that one, development levy, local government will come, this one will come. It's too much.
If a man has never had challenges in his life, it's not unlikely they would appreciate your God. Okay, so for me, it's important that God resonates in one's life all the time. And you try as much as possible to do to others what you want them to do to you.
And that's a fine place to bring down the curtains onto this package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We do not take it for granted. However, we hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to eomcoms.com and any of our other feedback portals, as you can see on the screen. A deep gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes. I remain Olorgo Elkanah Moari. Please, let's do this again. Same time, same channel on Monday. We'll see you then.